Hey friends, and welcome back to the Food Shed. So I know it's been a while since I posted on here. Turns out that you know time in the house with family is more important sometimes than food out or time out in the food shed. Um, my wife, who had some medical issues earlier in the year, we've kind of moved on with those and found out that she got diagnosed with brain cancer. That's a pretty aggressive version of it, and so obviously I'm not spending a lot of time out here in the food shed. I'm spending it with her and helping her to heal and just being with her. So not going to get too much into that. Just putting that out there for the reason why. But because of that, I realized I was slacking in my what I was doing out here to upkeep the animals, and they deserve better than that. And so as a result, I went ahead and got rid of all of the rabbits. They're gone. Just didn't have the time or energy to come out here and clean up after them. They were getting food, but their cages were getting starting to get a little bit on the gross side, and I decided that they had better places to go. So I sold a couple. A couple of them went to freezer camp, and I gave a couple to a friend of mine, just to give them a better place to be. And then quail, I cut down from all the zillions of quail that I had to the four you see right there. I did have them over here, but I'm getting ready to make some moves in here, and so they're into the small cage for right now. Tomorrow they'll move into the big cage. So down pretty significantly to four quail, and that is all in the food shed. And we're getting some eggs from them. Um, what I'm gearing up to do by removing the rabbit side over here is I'm going to build a wall with chicken wire and some 2x4s that I was using over here to be able to put my chickens in here for the winter. No, it's not super cold here. It's Washington State, but it does get super wet here. And the enclosure I have them in outside in the backyard, it's awful wet. And I'm not a huge fan of water getting in there, and I can't figure out why it's getting in there, but it is, and the floor is kind of muddy, so they deserve better. I'm going to move them in here, and that will make them happy for the winter, and that'll allow me the time to go figure out what's going on with their setup out there, and so that'll be that. But quail, I'm going to stay pretty minimal on the chickens, pretty minimal on. We've got five of them. That's going to be it, and that's all the livestock that we have right now, and. Yeah, it's not like I don't have other things in life to worry about. So I'm minimizing my bandwidth draws out here so I can spend more time in the house doing what I need to do in there. Um, it is what it is. It's life. It's a thing. We're moving forward, but like I said, I'm going to be very focused on in the house, not in here. So don't expect a whole lot of videos out here. I'll do them when I have updates, but I'm not going to do them every week like I was doing them. But if you do have questions, feel free to ask when I do get on TikTok, because I do check this page fairly regularly. I can answer them if you have questions about anything quail or rabbit related or chicken related. I'm always down to help other people learn. Just right now is not the time for me to spend a lot of time out here tending to animals and cleaning poop and making sure that everybody's healthy and doing all the checks that I do and hatching and all the stuff that I was doing. I I've got better places to spend my time, to be honest. So with that, thank you for watching, and everybody have a great day.